Good morning. I'm Dr. Philip Umshner at the Ozark Chiropractic Clinic, and I want to welcome you to our video this week. Today we're going to hit upon a couple of topics that I hear a lot about. First, I want to share one little bit of information, give you our phone number. It's 479-667-5053. So back to the questions. One of the things I hear oftentimes is a couple things. One is, how long will it take to get better? How long will it take to get results? And then, will it hurt? So let's break this down into different sections. So the one question maybe you should ask is, why does it take this long to get better? And there's a lot of various factors when we're dealing with, how long it's going to take for an individual to respond. There's many different factors we talked about, like the length that you've had the problem, how many times have you had the problem before, your age, the underlying deterioration. If you have a lot of arthritis and deterioration in the spine, that's going to affect how long you take to recover. The severity of the injury, that's going to affect you. Men, sometimes, and women respond differently. So there's a lot of different factors that are involved. But one thing that I'll always tell patients is, if it's a pretty simple case, not a lot of complications, I would hope to definitely see some changes within 1 to 2 weeks. If it's a little bit of a longer duration that you've had this problem, you've had more severity to it, you could maybe from 2 to 4 weeks before you're seeing some decent changes and things occurring in there. Because I know everybody wants to get that pain gone as quick as possible. I understand that. We want that also for you. But like I say, there's a saying I always tell my patients. I always say that you didn't get this way overnight, and it doesn't go away overnight either. So you just have to keep that in mind. We will work on it as quick as we can, but you have to give it some time to heal. Then, I always ask patients, well, was it going to hurt? Well, good question there too. We want every adjustment to be comfortable. We want you to feel good. We want it to be a good experience for you. One thing I will tell a new patient the first time they've ever been adjusted is that there's 3 things that can happen after your first adjustment. One would be that you feel better than you felt in a long time. That's fabulous. That's what we'd love to see all the time. Second, sometimes after an adjustment, you may have some more soreness, a little different change or feeling. I compare it to like when you exercise for the first time. You know how you feel that next day, you're sore, you're stiff a little bit. That lasts a day, and it generally goes away, and then you'll start to feel better and do better from there. And then sometimes after your first adjustment, you may not feel much change at all. And that's not unusual either, depending, again, how long you've had the problem, the severity of it. So those are the 3 things. We want it to be as pleasant as we can, and we try to make it that way. And one thing I always tell patients, too, is that, do you just want relief, or do you want correction of the problem? We can get relief fairly quick. But to really have that problem taken care of, that's what's going to take more time, really, to get the results that you're looking for, is that the problem just doesn't keep coming back and then causing more flare-ups and more aggravation and causing more damage. Because every time a problem occurs, it's going to be getting a little worse than it was the last time, and it's going to obviously take a little longer, and it just keeps piling up on top. A thing that you should always recognize, too, is that if you've had problems, if it hasn't gone away within maybe 2-3 days at the most, you should see your chiropractor. It's going to need some attention, because usually things on their own will respond fairly quick and start to do better within that time. So if it doesn't, give us a call. But I hope this helps you out. As usual, if you have any questions, you can send us an email at ozarkchiro@yahoo.com, or again, call us at 479-667-5053. But I want to thank you. I hope you have a great day.